Hi everybody, and hope you are having a great week. By now, you should have received the invitation for our summer wine and dine coming up on Thursday, June 13th at 9 Street Kitchen in downtown Roswell on Canton Street. It's a great place, should be a lot of fun. We'll be serving food and drink and having a good time. You're free to bring a guest as well. There is no formal presentation. It's just to get together, enjoy the summer. It's one of my favorite places. I live down in Roswell, and myself and my family frequent it all the time. So it should be a great time. Make sure you RSVP. Once again, it's Thursday, June 13th. At 9 Street Kitchen on Canton Street in historic Roswell. Wanted to talk about, with the market last Friday had a huge drop off, a lot of rebalancing, kind of brought everybody's portfolios down. Some things you can do to protect your portfolio. And one of the things is buying put options, and that's what we call, if you own a large portion of an individual stock, is really buying insurance for that individual stock. Now, the thing about that, it's a great idea, and we strongly suggest it if you have a large enough position. But the fact of the matter is that it can be very expensive, and the more and better insurance you want to buy, the more expensive that protection will be. So if you have a stock that's at $50 a share and you want to buy put options at $48 a share, then you really are going to, you'll have to pay to protect it. And if you've got a large position and you want to pay and protect the entire position, it's going to be quite expensive, and your stock might have to go back up to, and these are just throwing out numbers, say to 55 or to 58 for you to make any money on that stock if you're buying protection at that close to the current market price. Some other things that you can do, and I talked about this before, I talked about it on a radio show last week, is some put in stop orders. If you own a stock at $50 a share, there is no reason you shouldn't have a stop order in right now at whatever it can be at 49, it could be at 30, or it could be at 20. Just have something there so when you're not watching it, that you have a way out. And if you bought it at $10, that's 50. What would you be happy with? Again, if you doubled your money, put something in to lock in. You can always buy it back, but it's just that's one of the basic tenets of security trading and of protecting yourself. Another real quick, covered call writing. You probably have heard about this and may not. A lot of people are often confused in thinking that it's a way that you can that you can't lose. Well, it's not true. Let's say you own a large position, a large stock that you have, whatever the value is. What you can do is sell calls against that position. And if it's at $50 a share, you'll receive a premium. So it's really an income strategy. And then if the strike price is at $60 a share, once it reaches 60, you're forced to sell it. It's a great way if you are neutral on a stock. You think that it's going to stay in the same range, and it has for a while, to create additional income for that stock. It's also, in my opinion, a great way to give yourself an exit strategy from a security. Instead of holding it what you believe is in perpetuity, that it's always going to go up, we often know that's not the case. This gives you a way out, and you can make some income in the meantime. So when the market sees a correction, which it will, hopefully it's not severe, but it's the fact of the matter. Those are some things you can do to protect your portfolio, at least with individual stock positions. Buying puts, which is really portfolio insurance. Covered call writing, which will create additional income and give you an exit strategy, and then at the very least having stop orders in, so your security will sell when it reaches a certain price. If you have any questions about this, call our office at 770-984-2312, 770-984-2312. Have a great week.